Hey, this is Mariela from the Functional Company. So I just got back from the Canary Islands. So I want to talk a little bit about the differences in food when you go to Europe, right? And in the United States. It's just, to me, it's such an interesting thing, and it comes back to the simplicity of food. Food in the United States has become so depleted of nutrients and completely, it's been destroyed over the past few decades, particularly from pesticides and herbicides and all these chemical sprays that we have put on our soil and on our plants to try and prevent the bugs from eating them to reap more profits. What we're doing is we're depleting the soil. And by depleting the soil, we're depleting the nutrients that the food has. And it just becomes so much more toxic for the body. So it's very interesting to go over there and see, and even just speaking to some friends who are from Italy and other places before, they're just like, yeah, when I moved to the United States, even if I ate less, I would still gain weight. I was just like, what in the world is going on? And part of this, I think, is one of those things that is really affecting the food supply in the United States that basically goes unnoticed by a lot of people, is the fact that you think you're eating a salad and you're being healthy, but if it's not an organic salad and you're actually consuming tons of herbicides and pesticides, that's going into the system and it's destroying us from the inside out. And it's destroying the digestive tract. And in fact, I don't know if you watched any of my previous episodes, but there's one where I talked about these lawsuits that Monsanto had just been through, where basically it had been proven they lost the cases. Monsanto lost these cases because of the Roundup Ready spray. They lost these cases where so many cancer cases had occurred, basically, right? Where it was completely proven beyond reasonable doubt that these chemicals were creating such destruction in the body that cancers were occurring in high degrees. So people who were using the sprays, were consuming the foods, etc. So this is just one of those chemicals that's just completely unnoticed, and it's just wreaking havoc. And one of my friends from Italy, she's like, yeah, when I came to the United States, it was like, oh, this person has cancer, that person has cancer, all these people have cancer. It's not normal to have that amount of cancer, and it's not something that you see over there. And what is the difference? One of these key differences is going to be these chemical sprays and genetically modified foods that we have, right? So these chemical sprays is one of the main reasons that we just want to stay away from things that are not organic. It goes beyond just, eating vegetables, but they have to be organic vegetables from well-treated soil. And when you go to Europe and you eat the food there, it's just so natural and so rich. It's very easy to eat well and eat healthy because it's all over. You can just find it. And even in any, hotel, you're going to get much better food quality, which is really, really interesting. Anyway, I just want to share that little tidbit and remind you, organic food is actually very important. And beyond organic, you want to get it from a farmer's market where the farmers, that how they're treating the soil, and you're going to get the most out of the foods that you're consuming. So I just kind of wanted to remind you of that. So thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this content, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and just share this with anybody else that you think could benefit. All right, thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you on the flip side.